Hello, hello. Uh, Hi. How are y'all doing today? I'm finally back. I know that I've not been streaming as much on schedule the past couple weeks. Work has been killing me, and I've honestly, for the past couple of days, I've been ready to sleep for like a week straight. But yeah, I've finally got the energy to stream today, so that's good, I think. Today I am playing some more Strange Horticulture. I've been wanting to pick this game back up. I know that I haven't. Well, I missed the time I was supposed to stream it last week, and then yeah. So I've been wanting to pick this back up. I'm excited to pick this one back up. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna get right into it. I'm very small in the corner. There we go. Let me see. Where am I? Oh, hi, Rainer. I wanted to continue my game. Day 13, Wednesday. Alright, so I'm going to start off with my clue card from last time, which is Endmore Ravenspire. I need to pull out my compass thing. Compass, there we go. Don't think I need that right now. Don't need the labels right now. I want my compass. So, Endmore. Where's Endmore? Endmore. Oh, right there. Alright, so Endmore's there. So Raven is up here. H29. That guy. That is H29. And then Spider. So right there. A jackdaw croaks. Game has sound? Oh, I forgot to turn on my game sound. It's been a little bit of a day. Actually, why isn't that working? It should be on. My volume's up. Should just be my desktop audio. Why is it so... Alright, I think I have to turn it way up on my end. Alright, come on. Why are you not working? I know you have sound. Is that any better? I think it should be somewhat better now. My last thing I need is to have audio issues and have to hard reset my computer again. Can you hear the game now? Okay. A jackdaw croaks, hidden somewhere nearby. Strange shapes of old stones pierce the long grass, and among them some plants grow. Cool. New plants acquired. I still haven't figured out this clue card. I'm gonna have to figure that out eventually, but as of right now, I'm just gonna leave it, I think. That is... I don't think I can do any of those in terms of locations yet, so I think I am running out of room on these shelves very fast. Guess you could say there's not very much room. Heh. Heh. Sorry, that was really bad, wasn't it? Grace and Right. Have you heard of this masked woman? Imagine having that amount of power. Nations would kneel before you. You'd be a god. That creature, it's huge, unstoppable, and they say it obeys her every command. It would certainly come in helpful with my father-in-law tomorrow. I guess I'll just have to settle for some Daisy Dock to help me get through it instead. Daisy Dock. A simple potion that will grant courage can be brewed from the leaves. So it's got spiky looking leaves. Let me see what I have that's either purple or... It's either purple or Winterboar, Palliance, Ember Soul. You're not it. You're also not it. Neither are you. You're round leaves. Okay, so I had you tentatively labeled as Daisy Dock. So I'm gonna give that a try. Sweet, okay. I'm gonna change you to yellow. And then I don't think I have anything I can do with these letters at the moment. Yeah, so I don't have anything I can do with the letters at the moment, so I'm gonna move on to my next customer. David Schaefer. This letter was delivered in an unusual way. There was no address provided, just the horticulturalist. Spelled wrong. I have to assume it was meant for you. If you know your plants, this letter is for you. Okay, I think... Up here we go. Ho-ho, so you got it working. Oh yes, yes, it works, it works. Look to the north of Bowfell, at the source of the river Esk. Nobody knows it grows there. It will be our little secret. Ho-ho. Is this guy just Santa? I mean, he's missing one to be Santa, but... Alright, so I'm looking to the north of Bowfell at the source of the river Esk. I could do that. Well, I'm gonna want to find wherever Bowfell is first, or the river Esk. River Esk, here we are. So up here is where I'm looking. Sure enough, I find a plant here that I have never seen before. Cool. I love new plants, although I am really running out of space on some of these shelves. I should probably rearrange this type of thing, just in case. Try and make a little bit more space so I can, like, actually see what I have on each shelf. Yeah, this is where it gets really crowded, is all the way over here. I can move you up. You over. Space for you up here. See, that's a little bit better. I need to move you somewhere that's not quite as crowded. Let's put you up here, I think. Okay, and then I can archive this and go to my next customer. What is this? Gosforth. My husband likes to forage for mushrooms, but I'm worried about the ones he's brought back from his latest venture. He's just been on a trip across the lake, exploring the woods to the west of here. He's got a bag of odd-looking mushrooms that he says are perfectly safe, but they don't look edible to me. I'd have brought one with me to help identify it, but he's hoarding them because he thinks I'm going to throw them out. I'll come back tomorrow. Miss Dunn, mushrooms, woods west of Undermere across the lake. Okay, so I'm gonna take this. Where's Undermere? Here's Undermere. Woods west across the lake. I think probably right here. Mushrooms! How have I never been here before? They're hard to find at first, but soon I'm seeing them everywhere. Ooh, new mushroom. I'll move you. Again, there's not very much room on these shelves. Simone Green. Lord Freeman told me he was able to help you find some information on the servant. I've been looking all over the library, but all I've discovered is a mold problem. I hoped you might have some sweet breath that could clear it up. Palliance or Lily of Neptune. I think that's supposed to say Lily. I think it's just like a weird fantasy spelling of Lily. So I'm looking for Palliance or Lily of Neptune. Well, here is the Lily of Neptune. What do you do? Also called Truthsayer, this plant will force a person to tell the truth when eaten. The sparsely petaled pale flowers give off a strong scent. Or Palliance, which is, I'm assuming, the sweet breath she's talking about. Most plants offer a small improvement to air quality. Alright, I'm gonna go Lily of Neptune if I can figure out which one it is. I don't have it checked off in the book yet, I don't think. So it's gonna be one of my purple or red. Let me look at the description of it. Sparsely petaled pale flower with a strong scent. Okay. That looks like the right flower. I didn't want to mention this, but Freeman gave me something else from his archives. A recipe for an elixir. It's the key to the link to the servant. In theory, it would be possible to wrest control of it from the woman in the jade mask. In theory. But the only records I was able to find are hundreds of years old. And even if it works, what then? The power that can be wielded through the Woken Dendru is too great for any one person. I think we should stick to the Sisterhood's ritual. Alright. So I know you're Lily of Neptune now, so I can turn you yellow. And then the Elixir of Control. The link between the servant and the master is not fully understood. What we do know, however, is that the link can be broken at the expense of the mind of the master. In doing so, a new master can take their place and assume control over the servant. What was I doing? A strong will is required when consuming this elixir, lest the mind of the drinker is overwhelmed. It is believed that the power of a stone circle can amplify the effect of an elixir. Oh, Ditmas1, thank you so much for following. I don't know why my alert didn't go off. They haven't been working lately. They should be working, but they don't like to for some reason. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. Come on, work with me here, please. Give me half a second. I'm gonna test this real quick, see if it's working now. Okay, yeah, that's working now. Sweet. Cool. Alright, what was I doing? Game. It is believed that the power of a stone circle can amplify the effect of the elixir. Okay, so I'm gonna want to figure this out. I need whatever that is. So, blue 3-petaled flowers. Or it looks like 3 petals. That looks pretty close, actually. Alright, so Solomon's Scepter, I think. The one with the little yellow berries. That's one of these guys here, somewhere. I know I have that, I just don't remember which one it is. Where are you, little yellow berries? It looks like this one, but with yellow. Oh, there it is. And then red mushrooms, that's the one I just got, I think. Did it work? Sweet. Okay, so I'm gonna wanna label that. You are the Elixir of Control. How do you spell elixir? E-L-I-X-I-R. Elixir of Control. I don't know if I'm gonna want to use that again, so I am gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it over here for now instead of archiving it. But that seems important. Okay, next customer. Lorena Chapman. My cousin will be married in 3 days. If you've got some Trimble Huff, then it'd save me the trouble of going out to find some myself. If you knew my cousin, you'd know she's not worth the trouble. Alright, Trimble Huff. I don't recognize that name. Oh, there it is. Trimble Huff. The Trimble Huff is traditionally used as decoration at weddings, as it is thought to strengthen relationships. Small cup-like flowers point downwards to avoid filling with water and allow easy access for pollinating insects. So it's a small flower shaped like a cup that has a little whatever that's called. Is it you, maybe? Bell-like flowers. That seems like it's something specific. I should have something else with like a cup-like flower. Your Ember Soul, your Palliance. You don't look right. You're not right. You, maybe? No. It's not right either. I'm looking for Trimble Huff. So this may be one that I don't have yet. I'm sure I have some of that around here. Alright, so in that case, this is the... Where is it? This guy's the only one that really seems right. That was not right. Okay. Well, it says I have some already. So I must just have to look for... Have to look closer. Soul. Oh, it's probably you. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna label you so I don't forget you are Trimble. And then I am gonna go through my book and see if there's anything I have... Anything new that I don't have assigned to a plant yet. Dead Man's Fingers. This fungus is typically found in dense forests protruding through the mulch. At a glance, it can appear as though a corpse is reaching up from the undergrowth. Said to strengthen resolve and sharpen the mind. Alright, so I'm looking for a fungus that looks like fingers. This one, maybe? It looks eerily like a ghostly hand. So I'm gonna tentatively label you Dead Man's Fingers. Dead... Oh. Come on, man. Why are we lagging today? Come on. Work with me here, please. Dead Man's Fingers. Okay, so I've got that one. Let's go back to my table of contents. Devil's Nightcap. I think I've got that one. I think I've got one that's tentatively labeled as that already. Looking for a plant with a purple label and spiky looking leaves. Ember Soul. That could be it, but it doesn't seem quite right. Because on this one, it looks like it's got a pattern on the inside of the leaves. Henshock. Dead Man's Fingers. Oh, I'm sorry. It is lagging like crazy today for some reason. Alright, so I don't have anything that matches that right now, I don't think. So I'm going to go back to my table of contents. Evulum. The scent it produces is considered overpowering by some, but is said to stimulate the senses and rejuvenate aching bones. Evulum has many short, pretty leaves. There was one over here that had... Oh, yeah, that one. Okay. I've got all the other ones on this page, I think. Okay, come on. Let's not lag for too much. Glowhorn. That one is new, I think. The glowhorn, or forest lantern, or pixie lamp, is phosphorescent, illuminating the trees that it grows under. Suspicious travelers avoid walking towards it, fearing that the faint lights will lure them to their demise. Fun. Well, I do in fact have a glowing mushroom that looks like that. Alright, so you're gonna be purple, and then glowhorn. Let's see what else I've got. Henshock, I think I've identified. Lesser Maridoc, I think I've got. Palliance, I know I've got. Sheepsnap, Sour Bandy. Sheepsnap, I don't think I... The green seed pods of the sheepsnap have a hard outer shell and sound hollow when tapped. To the south, they call this plant the bulbs of Bayan. Didn't I have a plant with bulbs on it? I'm gonna tentatively label you Sheepsnap. Very tentatively. I'm gonna make you red. Sheepsnap. Alright, moving on. Sour Bandy. I'm pretty sure this one's new as well. The Sour Bandy can help with memory recovery, especially if the memory has been deliberately sabotaged. The name of this plant derives from the fact that although edible, the large stamen is extremely bitter to the taste. Alright, so I'm looking for something with a stamen. That's not right. I don't think I have that one yet. Spring Wax Cap. I'm still not sure which one that is. It might be that guy, but it doesn't look like it's, doesn't look like it is. I don't think I have story in yet. Widow's Woe. Said to induce fear, also called kempfoot, partly due to its unpleasant scent. Dainty dark flowers grow from a bed of long, thick leaves, or long, thin leaves. That's not it. Dark flowers. Looking for something with small, dark flowers. I figure it would mention the smell as well, but... yeah, I figure it would mention the smell if it was in the plant description, but beyond that, I don't think I have anything right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and end my day, I think. Alright, we got a new clue card. 8 miles to the east. The shepherd watched as she prepared the leaves and roots that she would require. He watched as the hours dragged by. The sun set, and she worked by candlelight, at times sitting still, at times moving like a dancer among the stones. The change happened suddenly, but also subtly, so that at first the watcher was not sure that anything had happened. Then he saw it. Day 14, Thursday. I think we're almost done, just based on the moon phases at the bottom. 8 miles to the east. That, I'm pretty sure that matches my Gosforth coin. Yes, it does. Okay. So I'm looking for 8 miles to the east of Gosforth. Okay. So there's Gosforth. East is my right. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gazing at the still water of the lake, its black waters draw me into a reflective trance. Here and there, flowers that I don't recognize grow along the bank. Woo, new flowers! Alright, so I can put that away, and I can put that away. I still don't know what's up with this clue card, but I'll figure it out eventually. Actually, wait a second. Let me look at my map. I figure the 903 could be like a letter to number code. So like 9C. Okay, so if I move this out in front. No, I need this card here. So 902, 803. But that doesn't make sense because that's not enough of a gap. Okay, so that actually does work with this, but if it's a letter to number code, I would figure that 8 would be above 9, not below. So I'm still not entirely sure what's up with that. I'm gonna put it back away for now, I think. And then let's grab my first customer. Thora Dunn, you were in here yesterday. Well, he went and ate those bloody mushrooms. And of course, now he's sick. Is there anything we can do? He's in a bad way and I'm worried about him. Alright, so I've got I needed the clue about the mushrooms to the mushrooms. Mushrooms. The mushrooms I found were the red ones, I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna look at my... Okay, so I'm gonna have to reference my book to try and figure out which ones they were. So it was this red mushroom here that I got. So, spring wax cap. You might be spring wax cap. Edible mushroom with some mild medicinal properties. When dried and eaten, it can help relieve pain. But at the same time, it's sometimes fatal. Can usually be cured by taking hop heart boiled in vinegar. Sunset. Let me check the sunset mount cap. Sunset mount cap. Sometimes called stinking mount cap. I know that one already. Bishop's parasol. Which I think I also am pretty sure I know that one already. Copper Caledonian I know already. Let me check Farmer's Worry. Spongy mushroom with potent abilities. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is Farmer's Worry then. I really hope this is Farmer's Worry. An antidote can be made using the Royal Gentia, which is that guy. So what do I have to do you? Oh, so I might just have to give her the plant. I think. Okay. I hope that worked. I hope that was the right one. Let's see. Forest Vare. I have been to Blackcomb. I have fought the servant and lived, but my adversary stands. But still my adversary stands. It must be defeated. For my part, I am ashamed to say that I am done. And my soul could use the tonic of St. Quentin's elixir if I am ever to recover from the horrors that I have seen. Whoa. Oh, Brian, thank you for the raid. I don't know why my alert didn't go off. My alert should be functional here. I just thought it was... I'm sure it was just functional. Why did it not work? Audio's a bit quiet. Okay, I think that should be better. St. Quentin's elixir. I have no idea what that is. Pastel Apocalypse, thank you for following. See, that alert worked perfectly fine, but my raid alert didn't. It went off, it was just a bit quiet. Oh, okay. It works. I've been struggling with it recently. Okay, St. Quentin's elixir. I have no idea how to make that. I don't think it would be in my book of plants. I think it has to be one of my other clues here. I don't have a clue for it, and I don't have any letters for it. I love your model. Thank you! A friend of mine made it. I don't want to archive that. Why did I archive that? Okay, St. Quentin's elixir. That's not it. Maybe you? That's about the disc. That's not it. Baylock's elixir. That's not it. I think I've only got a couple of elixir recipes, so it's gotta be one of these. Are you, maybe? You're not St. Quentin's elixir either. Alright, I'm gonna go for a hint. I need to look back through my letters. I'm sure I remember seeing something that could lead me to a new map location, and perhaps a new plant too. Okay, well... maybe it's this? I'm pretty sure this is a teaser for their upcoming, like, sequel game. Because they posted, like, a Steam page. It doesn't have any, like, a demo or anything on it yet, but they posted a Steam page recently for a game called Strange Antiquities, which I'm fairly sure is the sequel to this. But you know what? This may be worth checking anyways. 21 Orchard Road. I don't think I have any places called Orchard. But it's worth checking anyways. All of my letters in the archive should be checked off already. Alright, so I don't think there's anywhere called Orchard here. So I can probably put this away. What about you? So I found the ritual location yet, I just don't know the plants. You're just a guide to poison, so it's gotta be something I've archived already. But everything I've archived should be checked off. You're the thing about the smuggler's disc. Beckfoot candle I've done already. If it's checked off, that means I've been to the location already. So it can't be something that's checked off. Same time, okay, so it's gotta be this clue card then that is what I'm missing. But I have no idea how to interpret this. My sister wants to say hi.
Hey! That's it, that's all I wanted. Y'all have fun.
Bye. Wait, okay. What was I doing? What was I doing? Clue card. Clue card's what I was doing. Yeah, sorry, my sister came in and I think it might have, I think it might have messed with my model tracking. What was I doing? Okay, so I need 902. I figure you might be 902, so I need... So, wait. Okay, so if you're 902, that means that you are there with the mountains. So I think 902, 902. That doesn't make any sense. In no situation is 9 before 8. I am so confused right now, y'all have no idea. Maybe it's something squared? But even then, 902 would not be... The square root of 902 would still be bigger than the square root of 803. I'm confused. You know what? I'm gonna put this at 9B. So you're there. Making you Seafell Pike right there, I think. Nope, that is not correct. Okay. So I can get extra exploration points by watering my flowers, which is not something I knew until recently. Seven, 8, 9. 9 is long gone. I can't seem to figure out what that's supposed to be like. Because none of my letters lead to any places, which means that it has to be this clue card. Oh, okay, we're back. Let me see. I need this, I'm pretty sure. Unless it's somehow this coin that's telling me to go to Gosforth, but... I should not have come here. A darkness hangs over this town like an executioner's blade. I feel a rising dread in my chest. Okay, so that was not the right answer either. I am, as per usual, a little bit confused. More than a little bit. Okay, if I can't figure it out after 2 more explorations, I'm gonna look it up just for the sake of progressing the stream. I figure, like, 5 attempts at a puzzle should be more than enough. And I've already made a couple of attempts at this one before today. Alright, let's try... this again. Alright, so 902, my first thought would be it would be 9B. Or I can try and line you up with 8C. 8C is there, which puts you there. Why did I come here? That is not the answer either. Okay, so that means there's got to be an X somewhere on the map that I'm missing, or I'm somehow missing the context of 902. Or, I mean, 9 and... Unless, like, math? 9 and 2 and 8 and 3 are the same number, though, so it wouldn't make sense for them to be in different rows. Because 9 and 2 is 11, and 8 and 3 is 11. So my guess is there's an X somewhere here that I'm missing. Maybe it's somewhere under this, like... So that's the Tomb of the Hunter. The Great Oak. Elderfinium grows here. I don't think there's anything else on the map that, like, that has, like, an X marking the spot. I think so. Great Oak is 2 over from Blackcomb, so they're at N9. And maybe I need to go here? Nope. Okay. I've got one more attempt, and then I'm looking it up. Because if I stay here just waiting for me to find probably the very obvious clue that I'm just somehow missing, it's gonna take the whole stream. It's probably, like, really obvious, too, and I'm just, like... I'm just being dumb. But maybe it's, like, where the rivers cross or something? Or maybe it's phonetic somehow? 902. Swinside, Whitfell... Wait a second, it's probably the heights of the mountains. So, I'm looking for mountains. You're 803. If I put you there, then you're here. I told you I was probably missing something really obvious. The impressive ridgeline of the Crinkle Crags stretches across the full width of my vision. Days like today are worth being alive for. A colorful plant stands out amongst the moss. New plant acquired. Alright, so what the hell are you? The leaves feel smooth and soft underneath. The large stamen seems to be the source of that acerbic odor. Didn't I just have something that has, like, a tall stamen on it? St. Quentin's elixir. Devil's Nightcap, maybe? No. Evulum? No. That was obvious? I mean, like, it wasn't super obvious, but at the same time, I've had other clues that have to do with the heights of the mountains before, so it should have been something I thought of. Chuck Jacobsworth. I know it's not Henshuck. Liverstone, maybe? No. That's a mushroom. It's not Palliance. I know which one Palliance is. It's not Sheepsnap. It could be Sour Bandy? Okay, so I still don't have the plant I need for this elixir. So I need to look back through my letters. I didn't want to archive that. Come on. So maybe it has something to do with this. The Woken Dendro is loyal to the summoner. Okay, so I'm gonna try going to Blackcomb, or to the one that's near Blackcomb. Where's Blackcomb? Blackcomb's there. And then I think it was at the Great Oak. So it's not at the Great Oak, so I need to go water more plants. It's okay, my plants could probably use the extra watering. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but it's a little ironic that I'm playing this game, given that I can't actually keep a real plant alive. I don't know why it is that they hate me so much, but yeah, plants seem to hate me. I have, if there's an opposite of a green thumb, that's what I've got. Okay. So, I'm looking for... to the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak. Alright, so... Great Oak's there. So I'm probably looking for right there. A small stone shrine sits off to one side of the clearing. 5 grooves run out from the center of the stone, widening into recesses at the base. 5 slots for 5 plants. Okay, I know that. This is the right place, but I'm too early. I've done stuff with every other letter I have. I don't know what else to do. Opposite of green would be purple. I mean, they do use... a lot of video games use purple to indicate poison, so... maybe it's not that far off. Maybe I have, like, something I'm missing in the print on one of these letters? Because everything in my archives is checked off. Or at least it should be. I was just thinking color theory. Well, that's probably why so many video games use purple as an indicator for poison, is because it's the opposite of green on the color wheel, and that's used for, you know, life. I do not have the key for this, I don't think. I don't think it can be anything with that. What else do I need to do? I have the drawer up here that I can't unlock anymore, I don't think. I had these, I think. Oh, that one's wrong. I don't remember how to unlock this drawer anymore. You might have gone insane, Arisa? Are you good? I mean, obviously you're not good, but are you semi-good? You don't have any clues hidden on you. I don't know what I'm doing. I've gone through all of the letters that I have that aren't checked off already, and anything that is checked off should have St. Quentin's elixir. I think I only have the 2 elixirs. I have the elixir of control, and I have the Baylock's elixir. Remember that 5-hour-long... 5-hour-long what? Because I gotta be honest, I barely remember what I had for lunch, and that was like 2-3 hours ago. Okay, so I've been to the Great Oak, I've been to the Tomb of the Hunter, and I've been down here for Elderfinium. I'm gonna try Tomb of the Hunter again. An unusual plant. I've already explored here and found all there is to find. Okay. Then what am I missing? Remember that 5-hour-long video about Victorious that I was watching? Oh god, how long is part 2? And also, there cannot be that much to say about Victorious. Because, like, I mean, I can ramble about my interests, but I don't think I could do, like, an 8-hour ramble about any of my interests. I'm sorry, part 2 is how long? Damn. Okay, I've gotta be... I'm looking it up. I don't want to delay the stream for too long. Okay, let me see. Here. Alright, Strange Horticulture. It's the St. Quentin's Elixir is what I'm looking of. That is impressive info dumping skill. That is impressive info dumping skill. St. Quentin's Elixir. St. Quentin's Elixir. Let me see. Okay. It says it's received from Arnside Antiquity, so I've got to figure out where the hell that is. It says it's... Okay, so it's this thing that I accidentally put in the archive, didn't I? Watch me have just accidentally put it in the archive. Where is it? It's a little piece of paper. It's like a business card. What did I do with it? Oh, there it is. I didn't accidentally put it in the archive. Arnside Antiquities, 21 Orchard Road. Oh, I bet you there's a town called Arnside, and I'm just dumb. Ambleside? Yep, there's a town called Arnside. The dark exterior of Arnside Antiquities blends into its surroundings. A tailor called Jones and an ugly-looking haberdashery, to the point that I walk past it 3 times before I find it. Inside, however, I am greeted by a world of intrigue and wonder. Old trinkets sit alongside faded books and manuscripts, while strange utensils and machines, their uses unfathomable, occupy rows of display cases. It is some time before I peel myself away, returning to Undermere with 2 new recipes for elixirs that demand further study. There we go. Okay. Elixir of the Damned. Cool. And St. Quentin's Elixir. 5-pointed leaf to grant courage, a red flower to protect the mind, and a seed pod for luck. I'm sorry, there are Victorious console games? The hell? Okay, so I'm looking for a 5-pointed leaf. I'm not sure which one that is, but I'm sure... I remember one of these having a point about, that you normally find the 5-pointed leaves. I mean, I guess it makes sense that there are Victorious console games, because, there are... It makes sense that they would have tried to merchandise a show like that as much as physically possible. Common Trouse, Copper Caledonian. Dead Man's Fingers, Devil's Nightcap, Dranthian. Elderfinium, maybe? No. 5 pointed leaves. I guess his info dumping skills are able to impress even the wildest melodies. I mean, like, I can info dump. I am very much capable of info dumping, but not for 8 hours. I don't think I have enough to say to fill up 8 hours on one topic. I mean, maybe 8 hours on multiple topics I can absolutely do, but 8 hours on one topic is impressive. Right, 5 pointed leaves. Whew. 5 pointed leaves. Wide waxy leaves. I know I found something that said about 5 pointed leaves. Sheep snap is a seed pod, so I know I need sheep snap. Shimmerlung. St. John's Poppy. I'm looking for a red flower to protect the mind as well. 5 pointed leaves. Winter boar. Witch fig. Worryless. Okay, what has 5 pointed leaves that I'm missing here? Do I have to start checking all of my plants? Or at least the ones that have like a weird leaf shape. You do not have 5 pointed leaves. To grant courage. Maybe I should be looking at the effects of the plants instead of the... Mountain Astery? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 5 pointed leaf. Let me look at the description in the book. Mountain Astery. Mountain. An air of confidence and persuasiveness. Sure, that sounds right. So Mountain Astery and then a red flower to protect the mind. What do I have in terms of red flowers? Storian. Your red fruits. Meekdew, maybe? Okay, Meekdew. Where's Meekdew? Meekdew. That is not to protect the mind. Are you a red flower or are you a fruit? You're a fruit. You're a mushroom. You're St. John's Poppy. You don't protect the mind, I don't think. St. John's Poppy. Red flower improves hearing ability, so that's not right. What about Weeping Bell? Weeping Bell. Said to leave to luck. Or said to lead to gold. So that's not it. Royal Gentia, maybe? That releases Swift Snare. Don't really know if I have any other red flowers. Eyebright and Candlewood. Let's check Candlewood first. Shielding effect. Sweet. Nope. I must have made a mistake somewhere. I'm fairly sure you've got to be the 5-pointed leaf, because you're the only one I have that really has a 5-pointed leaf, as far as I'm aware. So the seed pod must be what I've got wrong. Alright, let me look for seed pods. Alright. Aguria. Seed pods, seed pods. Anything that looks like it has a seed pod on it. You look like you could be seed pods. Nope, you're flowers. What am I missing that has seed pods? What are you? Huh. A seed pod for luck. Okay, so I'm looking for something that leads to good luck. Cure for rashes. Shielding effect. Not well known. Opens locks. Balm against eye strain. Plant has a rejuvenation effect. Grant courage. Oh, so it's probably Daisy Dock. It's not. Maybe? I think I can get like 2 more. I can make 1 more error before I'm done. So I am gonna keep. I'm gonna try keeping this and go for Daisy Dock, which is where? It's another one of those purple flowers. Please be right. Sweet. Okay. So I had the seed pod right, I just didn't have the... That's not a 5-pointed leaf. Well, I guess it is, isn't it? Oh, bye, Brime. Try and cool off a little. Okay, so that one's done. You're St. Quentin's elixir. St. Quentin's elixir. I'm dropping stuff. And then I need Arbutum alacritas maculosus retentia and mens fortis. Alright, so I'm looking at scientific names. Arbutum alacritas is Caballia. That is one of these purple flowers, I think. It's here somewhere. It has a fairly distinct flower, if I remember correctly. But maybe I don't remember correctly, and that's the issue. Caballia, there we go. Maculosus retentia and mens fortis. Mens fortis is Dranthium. I have to remember which one that is. Dranthium. It's one of these guys. Dranthium. And then, Maculosus retentia. Oh, here we are. Henchuk. Which one is Henchuk? I had that one labeled. I know I had that one labeled. Henchuk. I'm pretty sure it was up on the top shelf. Here we are. Please be right. Ah, damn it. Okay. Well, I can't make any more mistakes today, but that means that you aren't actually Henchuk. And I don't think I have Henchuk yet, then. Okay, well, you know what? I've got the elixir I need. Let's go next customer, I guess. I'm gonna put that down here for now, because I don't have the flowers I need. There is a hateful man I sometimes see around town. He's called Isidore Burbridge. Yesterday, I saw him bending down as though to pet a stray dog, but instead he punched it as hard as he could. Asshole! Who punches a dog? I rushed over and the coward fled. Someday he'll get his comeuppance. He better. What kind of asshole punches a dog? Sadgill Chalice. Okay, so I need my map. And I need my compass. So where's Sadgill? First things first. Sadgill. Sadgill, Sadgill. Rustling Hawk's Head. Sadgill. There we go. So Sadgill is there. So you go there, and then it's Sadgill Chalice. So right here. The Chalice clue takes me directly south of Sadgill to a spot next to the river. Moss-covered rocks line the banks, velvet to the touch. In the moist conditions, a deadly-looking plant grows abundantly in the lush grass. Ooh, a new plant! Ooh, that looks like it would bite your hand off. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. I was gonna put you over here so I can remember where you are. I can put my map away, I can archive you, and put that away. Let's go next customer. Reuben Ward. Verona tells me you're working on gathering the plants for a ritual that will help us defeat this creature. I want to help in any way I can. From what Verona told me, I think this might be one of the plants needed to perform the ritual, but I'm afraid I do not know where it can be found. Swift Snare. Okay. So I think... Let me look at that. I think I might already have something similar. Swift Snare. The binder, ankle grabber, and never let go are several of the names given to this plant that may give some clue as to its properties. Once ensnared, it is impossible to extricate oneself without help. Swift Snare has small, heart-shaped leaves. Okay. So let me look at my purples and my reds, because I could have sworn I've dealt with this before. But I don't have a book entry marking it, so... But if it's labeled purple or red, it should be relatively easy to find. Oh, that one's Henchuk. Okay. Stay on topic. Stay on topic. Looking for Swift Snare. Maybe I don't have it. So let me look at the ones that aren't labeled yet. I've got those two. Got you. You're not it. You're a mushroom, so you're definitely not it. Let me see. Heart-shaped leaves. Alright, I think you're probably Swift Snare then. I should make you purple, not yellow, because I don't know your Swift Snare for sure. But what I am going to do is I am going to go down here and see if I can get the Swift Snare early. I can't. So I'll just have to remember that then. Thaddeus Cornwall. Read somewhere about a plant that'll lead you to gold. It has drooping red flowers and frilled leaves. That is the Weeping Bell. I know that one. Ennis Aylford. I can't help noticing that Drar Huntsman's still alive. You don't seem to understand the importance of our work here. If you are not with us, then you are against us. When the redemption comes, and it will come, you will regret your actions. Praise the Dendro. You're an asshole. trying to threaten me like you have any control over anything that happens. Dead Man's Fingers, Devil's Nightcap is, I'm pretty sure. Let me look at the plants I have, see if there's anything to... This might be Devil's Nightcap, but I don't think it is. Alright, let me look at what I've got that's not labeled. Because I know I got some new plants today. Don't think it's you. You don't have the right leaf shape. It's definitely not you. You, maybe? No. Don't think it's you, either. Your Dranthum, I've already got a name for you. I still don't think I have anything with the tall leaves that's not already labeled. Unless it's you, but it smells like sweet rhubarb, so I don't think it's you. So moving on then. Ebulum I've got already, I'm pretty sure. Farmer's Worry, I'm pretty sure I've got. Wait, no, I'm pretty sure that you are Farmer's Worry and I forgot to label you. Farmer's Worry. I'm gonna wait to confirm it. But I'm pretty sure, I'm like a solid 80% sure. Glowhorn is, I'm fairly sure I've got that one labeled already, yes. So Glowhorn, check. Henchuck is... I'm pretty sure I accidentally had two different ones labeled as Henchuck, because I've got another flower with a bulb. I just have to figure out where I put it. I think it was over here somewhere? That one. So I can make the other elixir now, I think. Is with the Henchuck. So what else was I doing? Liverstone. Mushroom with pointed caps. Strong paralyzing agent contained within. I think it might be you, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna tentatively red label you, I think. For those of y'all who haven't been here with me playing this game before, I have like a color coding system for my labels. I have red for ones that I think is it, but I'm shaky on it. Purple's for I'm pretty sure, but not, I don't have it confirmed, and yellow's for anything that's confirmed. So it also helps me like look at, when I'm looking for a plant that I don't have confirmed yet, it helps me narrow it down, because then I know that to look for purple or red labels or ones that aren't labeled at all. So I'm gonna red label you Liverstone. And then I was looking for something else. Palliance I've got. Priddle, you're new. Coveted by the rich, pretty priddle is crushed to make dyes. This is a very rare plant that is hard to come by and requires great care to cultivate. Okay, well that's not very useful. I'm looking for something with rounded petals. And two little pointy thingies. You, maybe? This looks like it could be it. I'm gonna red label you still. Just because I'm not really... Priddle. I accidentally hit my caps lock. Priddle. My keyboard at home is slightly offset from my keyboard at work. So every once in a while I'll be typing and like my brain's in work mode and I end up hitting my caps lock or the wrong key a lot. Storian I'm pretty sure I have. Swift Snare I'm pretty sure I have. Widow's Woe. Dark dainty flowers, long thin leaves, unpleasant scent. Alright, let me see if any of the ones over here seem to fit that. Wasn't there one of these that said it had an unpleasant scent? No. No. So yeah, I don't think I have Widow's Woe yet, but I can go ahead and make this elixir. I need Arbitum Alicratus, which if I remember correctly is the Caballia. And then I need the Mens Fortis. So yeah, it is the Caballia that I need. Mens Fortis is Dranthium, which I'm pretty sure is the one with the dark pink flowers on it. The tall one with the dark pink. Yes, there we go. Alright, here's hoping that this is right, finally. Woo! Okay, it is right. Sweet. And so you are the Elixir of the Damned. Elixir of the Damned. Alright. Is that 2 M's? Just 1 M. Okay. I think I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my day. Decay gives way to new growth. From death, life. The cycle starts again. West of White Scar, by the river, is the clue card. Behind the woman, a dark skeletal figure began to rise, and a low primal snarl sounded across the clearing. The shepherd turned and ran, cold fear coursing through his veins. He did not run for long, which totally isn't ominous at all. So the cycle starts again west of White Scar by the river. Okay. So I'm looking for White Scar. Wasn't White Scar Cave. West of White Scar by the river. Right there, I think? Yep. The sun-bleached skull fixes me with its black-eyed gaze. A reminder. From the chest of the skeleton, a plant grows. Right. What are you? Soft aroma that reminds me of a pine forest. One of the ones I'm missing here has a scent that's pine trees. Light, pleasant scent, not dissimilar to pine needles. Alright, so I know you. You're still gonna be purple because I don't have it confirmed in the book yet, and I'm sticking to my system, but I know that you are Devil's Nightcap. Which, if you ask me, badass name for a flower. David Schaefer. I've lived in Undermere all my life, and I've never seen the people as worried as they are now. Everyone's talking about the sisterhood and the servant. Somebody needs to do something to stop that beast. I was speaking to a woman from Arnside, who told me of a cave nearby that the locals stay away from. Apparently there is a strange plant that grows there, but the cave is believed to be haunted. Unfortunately, she was vague about where the cave was. Somewhere to the east was all she would say when I pressed her. Amos Duncan. Thank you, Amos. So I'm looking for Arnside, which as far as I remember is down here. Cave to the east, White Scar Cave. A thin crack runs down the rock face, widening as it nears the ground. Just wide enough for a man to slip through, but there's a problem. A large boulder blocks the entrance. Too heavy to move. I need Farmer's Worry. Sweet. Okay, so now that I've got you confirmed, I can switch you to a yellow label. Twilight Lepiota. Cool. So I can make you a yellow label, and now I've got 2 plants. Mushrooms. Cool. Alright, and then you're done, so I can archive you. Simone! I haven't forgiven you for whatever it was that you gave me the other day. Should have destroyed that elixir recipe when I had the chance. Whatever happens, you must not allow it to fall into the wrong hands. Trust me, I know. Alden Gregory. My wife of 30 years is dying. That is the truth of it, as painful as it is to say out loud. The doctors say there is nothing they can do, but I cannot sit by and wait for it to happen. A man at the hospice let slip about a plant-based elixir. I don't think he meant for me to hear it, but I did, and it's all I can think about. I understand the risks, but any price is worth paying if it means she doesn't have to die. This is gonna be rough, because this is the elixir that it'll bring someone back from the brink of death, but their soul doesn't come with them. So they're just kind of empty. Haverage. Althea O'Shea. What a delightful shop you have. I'm only in town for a brief visit, but I heard I might be able to get hold of some liverstone here. That's not suspicious at all. What did liverstone do again? Because liverstone's the mushroom with the paralytic, if I remember correctly. You have strong paralyzing agents. Love that. Well, you know what? That wasn't liverstone. Lovely. Okay, so it's gotta be one of these guys then, I think. My fingertips feel slightly numbed. You're liverstone. Okay, so I've got to take the label off of you. Where are my labels? There are my labels. And take the label off of you. And then I think you are probably liverstone. Alright, so then I can label you correctly. Liverstone. And next. Unknown. I can't control it anymore. This has all gone too far. I never meant for it to turn on my sisters. It's too strong. I'm trying to hold it back, but it wants to kill. That's all it wants. Death and more death. You have to help me. Widow's Woe or Dead Man's Fingers? Alright. Let me see. So what's Widow's Woe do? Said to induce fear. Or Dead Man's Fingers. Said to strengthen, resolve, and sharpen the mind. I mean, on one hand, I want to stop this thing. On the other hand, I'm really curious as to what happens if she gets her way. I think I'm gonna have to give her Widow's Woe, though. If I can ever figure out which freaking plant it is. Oh, circular wooden box open. A plant that can open locks. I know I have a plant that can open locks. It's the one with the big heart-shaped leaves. Where is it? Common Trouse? No, it's not Common Trouse. It's not Swift Snare. Brimlock, maybe? Nope, that one's Hypothermia. Clavilium. That's Caballia. Which one's Clavilium? Clavilium. Clavilium. Follow the Dudden tributary to its source. First is the corpse's friend, a reminder. Then comes the ankle grabber, the binder. Third is the fear bringer. Fourth to lift a curse. And last, a petal to secure Black Blood's reverse. So that's got to be the clues for the ritual. Follow the Dudden tributary to its source. Okay. Gotta figure out which one of these is the Dudden tributary. River Kent, River Loon, River Gilpin, River Winster, River Levin, River Crake, River Dutton to its source. So right there. Why did I come here? That's not it. Dutton tributary to its source. That's what I did, isn't it? I'll water some plants, get my exploration back. Alright, so I'm looking for the River Dutton. Oh, the tributary. Right there. I've never seen this plant before, and here it is, growing in abundance. I figure you are probably Widow's Woe. So, let me look at the book description. Widow's Woe, there we are. A somewhat damp smell, dark red flowers. Okay, so you are Widow's Woe. Widow's Woe. There we go. That rhymes. Huh. Alright, so I know what my 5 plants are now. Hollis Gibb. There's been talk over the last few nights down at the Royal Oak of a servant creature going around slaughtering people. I used to enjoy walking in the hills, but I daren't leave my house now. I've decided to bring nature to me in the meantime. The glow of a few pixie lamps would surely warm my heart. Alright, pixie lamps. Wait, that's the glowing mushroom. That's the glowing mushroom. Alright, so I can switch you to yellow. Facelift. I understand it now. My mind is linked to the servant. With the elixir, I will be able to throw out the woman in the jade mask and take control for myself. Together we can end this. Meet me at the Daughter's Stone Circle tomorrow, and bring the elixir. Well, that's not ominous at all. I think I'm gonna end my day. I know what the plants are. At least. To the east of the castle, across the river and through the mountain pass, it grows at the edge of the wood. She finally had the power she craved all these years. A servant to do as she willed. But that power came at a cost. The servant was awoken, and it would not be contained. It was the Dendru, the dread. It was death. Day 16, Saturday. To the east of the castle, across the river and through the mountain pass. Okay, so castle. East of the castle, across the river? That doesn't make sense, so I gotta look for a different castle. Inside Stone Circle. East of the castle, across the river, and through the mountain pass. Well, this way's east. No, this way's east. That doesn't make much sense either. Castles, castles, castles. This one may take me a couple attempts. But I'll get it eventually. Daughter's Stone Circle, T-Bay, Sedberg, Kendall. Scissored Castle. This one's probably it. So this one is east of the castle, across the river, through the mountain pass. It grows at the edge of the wood. The trees sway effortlessly in the cool breeze. The low hum of crickets chirping rides the wind. A sense of calm washes over me, and I'm rewarded with a new find. I did not go through my book at the end of yesterday, so I'm probably going to have to do that eventually. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and open the shop. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to scare my little dude. It is time. The servant is on the move again. Time to act. Meet me at the ritual site. I hope for all our sakes that you've been able to track down all the plants we need. I have, in fact. Oh, I have a decision to make. Do I meet with Faye Swift, or do I follow Verona to perform the ritual? I'm gonna perform the ritual. A small stone shrine sits off to one side of the clearing. 5 grooves run out from the center of the stone, widening into recesses at the base. 5 slots for 5 plants. First is the corpse's friend. A reminder. So corpse's friend is the devil's nightcap? Yes. Alright, so that is... These are all ones that I probably haven't been able to identify. Then comes the ankle grabber. Ankle grabber's swift snare, which is one of these. Which one of these was it? Swift snare, swift snare. I know I grabbed it. It's gonna be purple still, I think. You maybe? Yes, swift snare. Oh, I like the music here. Third is the Fearbringer. Fearbringer is gonna be the one I gave the other woman, the woman in the jade mask, Widow's Woe. Which is also over here, I believe. It's gonna be yellow. Widow's Woe. I think that one is... Dainty Dark Flowers. I think that one was the one with the dark red flower, maybe? Or Devil's Nightcap. Yes, Widow's Woe. 4th, to lift a curse. I'm not entirely sure what this one is. It's probably going to be another one of the ones that I don't have. Dead Man's Fingers. Carnivorous Tauren. That's not it. Actually, I'm just gonna go through them all and look for something that says it'll lift a curse. Stomach pains, hypothermia. Skin rashes. Find peace in the afterlife. Mental shielding. That's an offering. That one will open locks. Eye strain. Rejuvenation effect. Courage. Strengthen resolve and sharpen the mind. That's the corpse's friend. Duranthium will elevate awareness. Elderfinium will be the cure to... Elderfinium's one of these guys, I think. It's spiky blue flower. I know which one Elderfinium is. It's a spiky blue flower. Should not be this hard to find. There it is. Elderfinium I'm just gonna put here for now, so I can just keep it so I remember where it is, or not. Lift a curse. Lift a curse. It's not Eyebright. It's not Farmer's Worry. Fever Kiss's energy boost. Soporific. Friendship. Digestive troubles. Philodendra. It's phosphorescent. Dental hygiene. Incense. Haverage. Henshock is memory. Hop Heart is pain relief. That'll point the way to somewhere you want to go. Memory deterioration. Lemon dandy, maybe? Medicinal uses, curing of diseases of the heart. Mental faculties. This will force someone to tell the truth. Paralytic agents. Long Varicant. Alright, so this one is going to be one of the ones. There we go. Alright, Long Varicant, and then Elderfinium. 4 out of 5 plants. What am I missing? Long Varicant's believed to lift curses. I know your Widow's Woe. I'm pretty sure you're Devil's Nightcap. I know you're Devil's Nightcap, because you're the one I found growing out of a corpse. So it's gotta be this one that I have wrong. Ankle Grabber. I could have sworn they called Swift Snare the Ankle Grabber. Swift Snare. The Binder, Ankle Grabber, and Never Let Go. Small heart-shaped leaves. Okay. So I'm gonna have to check everything that I have for heart-shaped leaves. Well, everything that I don't have confirmed. It's not you. It's not you. Land-smelling flower. It's not you. Lesser Meridoc. Wild Coal. Meek Dew. I don't think it's you, because you don't have heart-shaped leaves. Priddle. You don't have heart-shaped leaves. Almond Trouse. You don't have heart-shaped leaves. Fever Kiss. Gandy Root. Swift Snare. It's not you. Daisy Dock. Glowhorn. It's not you. Lily of Neptune. Jacob's Worth. Brimlock. Hop Heart. Bishop's Parasol. Butterdale. Brimlock. Harlequin Blue. Gilded Dendra. Oh, no thank you, Mr. Bot. You are going to get banned. Royal Gentia, no. Fennet. Weeping Bell, Elixir of Control. Mary's Breath, Lady of Summer. Liverstone. I know it's not you. Maiden Sorrow, Lemon Dandy, Clavilium, Dranthium, Henchuck. Horse Camphor, Fox Button, Shimmerlung, Mellow Glow, Eyebright, Witch Fig, Candlewood, Wren, Waryless, Grey Sandfire. I know I have the rest of these right. Third is the Fearbringer. So what am I missing? I'm gonna check all of these. Storian, Red Abbey, Winterboar, Palliance. Larkshine. Do you have heart-shaped leaves? No, you do not. Caldery, Norwood, Wandering Boo, Ember Soul. You do not have heart-shaped leaves. Trimblehuff, you don't have heart-shaped leaves. Neither do you, neither do you. Wild Coal, Meek Dew. You do not have heart-shaped leaves. Swift Snare, I had you already. I'm pretty sure that's the one I had in there. 4 out of 5 plants. Okay, so that's not it, but I'm gonna leave that one there so I don't get it mixed up with anything else. Fever Kiss, Candy Root. You're not Swift Snare. Daisy Dock, Sheep Snap, Dead Man's Fingers, Jacob's Worth, Brimlock, Harlequin Blue, Gilded Dendra, St. John's Poppy, Royal Gentia, Fennet, Weeping Bell, Mushroom, Maiden Sorrow, Lemon Dandy, Clavilium, Dranthium, Henchuck, Horse Camphor, Fox Button, Shimmerlung, Mellow Glow, Eyebright, Witch Fig, Candlewood, Wren, Waryless. Wait, I do have the one that reverses the Gilded Dendra effect, right? Elderfinium, right? Petals of the flower can be brewed to create an antidote to Dendra's miasma, a deadly poison that causes the blood to slowly turn black. Alright, so that's not it. You don't have heart-shaped leaves. Lady of Summer, Mary's Breath. Aguria. Butterdale. Bishop's Parasol, Hop Heart. Lily of Neptune, Glowhorn. Gandy Root. Fever Kiss, Common Trouse, Priddle, Lesser Meridoc, Cabalia, Solomon's Scepter, Sleep Mount Cap, or Sunset Mount Cap, Copper Caledonian, Mountain Astery, Palliance, Winter Boar, Red Avenue, Storian, and Evulum. What am I missing here? I've got to have Swift Snare right then, because there's nothing else that can be it. Come on. Okay. Corpse's Friend is the Devil's Nightcap. Let me inspect this. Soft aroma that reminds me of a pine forest. It has a light, pleasant scent not dissimilar to pine needles. If ingested as a seed, it will cause a slow, agonizing death, and the plant will grow out of the body once deceased. I found this one growing out of a corpse. It's pretty much gotta be Devil's Nightcap. I'm pretty sure you're Swift Snare. Widow's Woe. I'm somewhat unsure about this one. Let me look. Actually, let me look at my archive. Because if I know that I have something for Widow's Woe... Wait, but I know that you're Widow's Woe. Because that's what I gave you to do. What I need you to do. Said to induce fear. So that must be the Fearbringer. Fourth to lift a curse is I have you Long Varicant. Long Varicant. I will look through the rest of these just in case. But it's believed to lift curses. And that's pretty clear. Pass unnoticed, confidence and persuasiveness. Sharp focus. Improves air quality. Hallucinogenic. Phenet. Gastric distress and reduce anxiety. This is used to make dyes. Uncover that which is hidden is the Red Avenue. Wren. You release Swift Snare. Good Fortune. That burns brightly. Openly used in witchcraft. Memory recovery. Is there something secret here? No. What am I missing? Looking for anything that'll lift a curse. Results in insanity. Deter unwanted souls. Swift Snare. This flower is sometimes associated with death and is used as a fragrance. Used at weddings. A plant of gloom, despair, and dark magic. Lovely. This one wanders. Leads to gold. Said to induce fear. So I'm pretty sure you've got to be the Fearbringer. This is a hangover cure. Insect repellent. Eases the symptoms of infection. And helps ease the symptoms of anxiety. So there's nothing to... What am I doing wrong? It's... Reduces black blood. Will lift a curse. Will help with a fever. Will help with a fever. Wait, no, what am I talking about? Hmm. What am I missing? I've got to be missing something here. Alright, come on. Think. Think. Hmm. What am I missing here? What am I missing? Come on, what am I missing here? What am I missing? Okay, I'm looking it up. I'm sorry, I've got nothing. I'm almost entirely sure that everything I have is right. Culture. Ritual. Swift Snare. Devil's Nightcap, Swift Snare, Widow's Well. So I've got to have one of these wrong then. Devil's Nightcap, what do you look like? Devil's Nightcap I've got right. Swift Snare might be the one I have wrong. Swift Snare. Reminder, water and stretch. I missed that entirely. The stream's going okay, except for the fact that I am very much lost when it comes to... I'm pretty sure Swift Snare is the one I have wrong. So I'm going to close the archive. I'm going to open the book. Swift Snare. Swift Snare. Swift Snare has small heart-shaped leaves. I know it's not that one. What's this? If it's this, and it's been here all along, please be right? Oh, I did it! Well done. I will take it from here. I stand back and watch as Verona walks around the shrine, muttering soft incantations. It feels like a long time passes before she looks up, but in reality it was perhaps only 10 minutes. Nothing's happening. What do you mean nothing's happening? Have we got the right plants? I think so. Perhaps we just need to be patient? A huge splintering crash behind us makes us all spin round to look across the clearing. A huge creature, its head and shoulders visible above the treetops, is making its way towards us, ripping up trees as it advances. The servant. What was that about being patient? I think we're out of time. At that moment, the woman in the jade mask comes hurtling out of the woods at the other end of the clearing. She takes in the scene and heads towards Reuben, ripping her mask off and flinging it into the dirt. Oh, shit! Father, Thea? Reuben runs toward her, and they embrace in the center of the clearing as the servant bears down. I can clearly see the tears flowing down Thea's stricken face as she looks up at her father. I'm so sorry. I've been a fool. I thought I could control it, but I can't. It's too strong. Oh, what have I done? She runs towards us at the shrine, bringing out a small vial of red liquid from within her cloak and thrusting it into Verona's hands. It's blood. My blood. I know what to do. Before she can act, the servant bursts through the clearing, sending 100-year-old ash and elm hurtling as though they were saplings. Do your worst. Reuben locks eyes with the servant and grabs a sturdy branch, running off to the side to draw the creature away from the shrine. The huge beast lunges towards him with a terrifying roar. Reuben brings up the branch as the servant closes the gap and brings its large skeletal claw arching down. The branch splinters, and Reuben is sent reeling backwards. But he doesn't have time to regain his footing before the beast is on him, slashing and maiming. Father, no! Thea crumbles to the floor wailing as Verona fumbles with the stoppered vial, turning back towards the shrine. She pours the blood into a small cavity at its base, and then everything happens at once. The servant makes a desperate charge towards us, and I am certain that we are going to be devoured, but Thea steps forward and raises her arms. Get back, servant. Stop. I command you. The servant falters for a moment, as though wrestling against some invisible force, but it regains control almost immediately. It thrusts one spear-like appendage forward and impales Thea through the abdomen. At the same time, a pillar of bright white light launches out of the shrine towards the servant and hits it in the chest. The huge beast shrieks and staggers backwards, flinging Thea's lifeless body to one side. There is an almighty thunderclap, and suddenly the servant is gone. A patch of charred ground smolders where it stood just moments before. My head is spinning at what just happened. Did it work? Have we defeated the servant? With the dust settled and the servant vanquished, I have been able to reflect on the events of the last few weeks. The devastation wrought by the ancient beast was greater than anyone had imagined. By the end, Thea had lost control entirely, as has been made clear by the tales coming from Havering and Boodle. Without our intervention, who can say what the final toll would have been? In contrast, Undermere has never felt so jubilant, so full of life. All the nervous tension that had built up evaporated in an instant, and the people have plowed their energies into celebration and merriment. They do not know the whole truth, of course, that the woman in the jade mask was the one who... They do not know the whole truth, of course, that Thea, the woman in the jade mask, was the one who summoned the servant. In the end, she gave her life to help us defeat it. Verona and I have kept quiet by unspoken agreement. As for myself, well, I'm back in the calm of Strange Horticulture, of course, with Hellebore for company. It's quieter around here, and I miss my friend Reuben. But I am content, and there are always more plants to learn about and discover. The end. So there's multiple endings then. So deceased, in hiding, wounded, and alive. Currently pursuing legal action against Strange Horticulture. Asshole. I wonder what I have to do to get the different endings. Earlier. Ooh. Plants identified 57 out of 77. Have you ever heard of the Monastery of the Black Veil? I think it would interest you. I learned of it from a man from Ravenglass. If you're ever in that part of the world, you should ask him about it. He owns the Horseshoe Inn on Main Street. Alright, so I'm looking for Ravenglass. Ravenglass. There's gotta be another ending here that I can get now that I've unlocked this one. Although, actually, you know what? Now seems like a good time to take a quick break. Because I could really use some water. So in that case, I will go ahead and be right back, and I will see if I can figure out this next ending then. is my music tab? Where's my music tab? There's my music tab. I have too many tabs. Oh, I forgot to mute myself, didn't I? Well, anyways, I'm back. Let's get this ending. Have you ever heard of the Monastery of the Black Veil? Okay, Ravenglass. Where is Ravenglass? There's Ravenglass. I am met by a man with a thick black beard and kind eyes, who is delighted to have found a willing ear to listen to his stories. You won't find the Monastery of the Black Veil marked on any map. They don't want to be found. The monastery was on the edge of a wood, I remember that much. We must have been heading west, because I could feel the sun on my face, and it was evening. We crossed 2 rivers. Then we followed a river for a while. I could hear it to my left as we traveled. They left me here in Ravenglass, and I've stayed ever since. As I turn to leave, he adds, "Here, if you're serious about going, you better have this. Elixir of the Black Veil. No seed will grow that does not wither. No water will languish upon the river. No man will last forever hale. We all should wear the blackened veil. Leaf of the Storian, dark flower of the tomb, and stench of the twilight." Okay, so I need to look up some plants. Storian first. Storian. Where is Storian? Storian, there we go. Dark red fruit should not be ingested. Okay, so I need my elixir making station. I have you listed as Storian. Dark flower of the tomb. So let's look at T. S-T. Pronounced tomb, this flower is sometimes associated with death. Love that. Okay, so I'm not sure what you look like. It's a flower. It has leaves that look like that, obviously. Hi, Caddy. How are you? So it has leaves that look like that. Gotta be a flower I don't have marked yet. It's not you, it's not you. Pretty good, yay! How's the horticulture going? Okay so far. I think I got one of the... I finally got to an ending, but I think I got one of the neutral endings. Because, 2 people died. So... That's a good sign that it's not the best ending I can get. And then when I finished that ending, it sent me back here with a new clue for something. So I think there's probably some sort of, like, secret ending or good ending I can get now that I've unlocked one of the neutral endings. You, maybe? This looks like it could be it. Dark flower of the tomb. I think this is probably it, then. And then stench of the twilight. So I'm looking for twilight something. Twilight Lepiota? In the twilight where the shadows grow, take leaf and root and eye of crow. A plant of gloom and despair and dark magic. Do not be fooled by the pretty flower. The smell it gives off is quite foul. So I'm looking for a flower with a bad smell. I can work with that. Alright, flowers, flowers. Where are the flowers? Where are all my flowers? So this one's not actually Swift Snare. This one is something else entirely. Do you say anything about the scent? No, you don't. Okay, but I can fix my labels. I can take the Swift Snare label off of you. And then this one is Swift Snare. Swift Snare. So I'm looking for something with flowers that smell bad. That is not exactly a very useful description. Bland smelling. That's not necessarily bad. A rather unpleasant scent. I'm gonna take a wild guess, because this is the only one that I have that's not labeled that is an unpleasant scent. Oh, I got it right. Sweet. Okay. So that means I can label the rest of these. Alright, so you are... Where did they all go? I just had them. I know I just had them. Where did they all go? Okay, well, I'll label you to start. Elixir of the Black Veil. I can put you away. I can put you away. So Twilight Lepiota is the one with the bulb and the purple flowers. Right there. So what did I do with my labels? I just had my labels. There they are. So you are the Twilight Lepiota. Twilight Lepiota. And then Tomb is this one with the dark flowers over here that I've had the whole time and I've been wondering what it was. Okay, so that's done with. So, Monastery was on the edge of the wood. We must have been heading west because I could feel the sun on my face and it was evening. We crossed 2 rivers. Then we followed a river to the left. Okay, I need my map. This may take me a couple tries to find. So, Monastery was on the edge of the wood. We were heading west. So here, maybe? No, we must have been heading west. We crossed 2 rivers. So they crossed 2 rivers and then followed it for a while. 2 Ravenglass? Is that what... Okay, so they were heading west. They crossed 1, 2 rivers. And then I think it's probably right here? Haha! 3 figures, their faces hidden behind black coverings, come out to meet me. The figure on the left speaks first. The monks of the Black Veil know of the horticulturalist. Or the horticulturist. Then the one in the center of the group adds, they will share their knowledge if they receive payment. The final member of the trio stays silent. Okay, where did I put that elixir? That's the control. That's the elixir of the damned. Where did I put my Black Veil? Third member of the trio accepts the elixir, and together they disappear into the monastery. Sometime later, they return with a stack of parchment. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to take a second and try and identify some plants. Aguria. I know which one that is. I've got that one already. Aguria, check. Umbrella. Long rounded leaves and a flower that smells of strawberries. Okay. I don't think I have that one yet. You know what I should do is I should move all of my unlabeled ones to one side. Or at least all of my unlabeled red and purples. Make it easier to figure out later. So that I don't have to search my entire thing for plants. The plants that I don't have confirmed yet. So you're not labeled yet. You're not labeled yet. I haven't confirmed you, although I'm pretty sure I've confirmed you. This one I haven't confirmed either. Alright, I think that's all of my unconfirmed ones. Just gonna move these over a little bit further to get a little bit more distinction. There we go. Okay, so now there's a clear separation. Aguria, I've got. Umbrella, I don't think I have. Long rounded leaves. Overpowering sickly sweet scent. Strong and leathery. Bland smelling. Dark purple flowers. You're not a flower. What about you? I know for sure that you're Devil's Nightcap, because I found that out in the ending. So I can move you over here. Then, okay, so I don't... Jagged leaves. Alright, so that one's going to be Umbrella. I'm pretty sure. Umbrella. Let's see, what else do we got? Bella Nox. The moonlight flower, dark, mysterious, and beautiful, has enchanted people for centuries. It is thought to send people mad with obsessive desire. I'm gonna take a guess and say that that's probably Bella Nox. Bella... Oh, I'm dropping things. Nox. I keep accidentally knocking stuff off my desk. I need to, like, clean off my desk, make myself some room so that I can gesture without having to worry about knocking stuff off. Birdum. Thick birdum leaves. I think this is that one. That looks like it. Alright, so I'm gonna guess that you are birdum. Birdum. Carnivorous Tauren. Known in the North as Andrew's Bane after the unfortunate demise of a man named Andrew Jardine. He was caught and slowly eaten alive by a specimen of the Tauren. Revered in the occult world, a cross-section of the Tauren stem reveals pentagonal symmetry. Or pentagonal symmetry? I don't think it's this one. I don't think it's that one either. See, what do I have that's not labeled? You. Or you. You look carnivorous. But I'm not gonna guess that yet. Dead Man's Fingers. As I'm pretty sure that one. Dremel. This unremarkable flower is related to the common thistle. Its leaves are occasionally brewed into a tea that is used to calm anxiety, so spiky leaves. Spiky leaves. You, maybe? Land-smelling flower. The leaves don't look quite right. Spiky leaves, nothing yet. Okay. Evulum is that one, I'm pretty sure. Farmer's Worry. Fool's Midnight. Used by some as an aphrodisiac, though the potent sulfuric aroma is enough to put off most. Dark mushroom has a fleshy underbelly said to have a unique, sharp taste. It smells rotten. Okay, so that's the Fool's Midnight, then. So, I didn't need that. I want Fool's Midnight. I don't need my elixir brewing station anymore. Forest camphor, fox button, gilded dendra, gandy root, glowhorn. Let's see, this one. Haverage. Pretty blue flowers line the stems of this sought-after plant. You know what? That looks pretty damn close. Haverage. Henchuck, Hop Heart, Jake Ford, Lady of Summer. Lesser Meridoc is, I'm pretty sure, that one. I've got those. I've got those. Palliance is, I'm pretty sure I've got that one already. Or I've got something labeled as it. Palliance. That one. Pennybell. The leaves of the pennybell are chewed by some for their hallucinogenic properties. However, it is highly addictive and can lead to sickness and death. Alright, so I'm looking for something with... Well, I mean, all of them have leaves, but this... Pennybell. Bell-like flowers. That seems like enough evidence for me. Pennybell. Although I am going to keep it as a red label instead of a purple, because I'm not super sure. The Poliscus flower is crushed into a paste to cure coughs and sore throats. This author can attest that the supposed cure does not work. Alright, Poliscus. Flowers are very delicate. They fall off easily. That looks like it could be it. Or it could be that one, but that doesn't seem right. I'm gonna guess you. Poliscus. Priddle is one I've got already. Sour Bandy. The name of this plant derives from the fact that although edible, the large stamen is extremely bitter to the taste. I think you're probably Sour Bandy, honestly. Because you've got the big stamen on you. Sour Bandy. Spring Wax Cap. I'm pretty sure I have this one established already. Is that one's Farmer's Worry. You're Spring Wax Cap, I think. Waxy reddish caps. So I'm gonna label you purple and then move you back over, because I apparently missed that one when I was moving stuff around. Spring Wax Cap. Move you over here. Alright, so I've still got... Do I have any that aren't labeled anymore? You. So I don't have the entries for either of these two, I think. Wait, you know what? For now, I'm just gonna welcome my first customer. It's good to see you too, Helvor. It's been a while. You seem as relaxed as ever. Nothing ever phases you, does it? I must admit, I've been buried in my books and seem to have missed all the excitement. I hear you and your plants had a part to play, though. I've been collating some information on a selection of plants for a little book I'm putting together. I was hoping you could help me finish identifying all these plants. Let's start with the Moonlight Flower, Bella Nox. I've always loved that one. Alright, so that one's right. So I can move you. I can make you yellow, and I can move you over here. Spring Wax Cap is, in fact, a mushroom. Ah, Haverage. Some romantic soul once gave me a stem of Haverage. I think I offended the poor boy when I gagged on the scent. He took it as a bad omen. You should be purple. You should not be yellow. You should be purple. So Haverage was that one. I think I'll give Fool's Midnight a miss, thanks. That's this one. Ooh, Demel sounds nice. I wonder if that's what Mom puts in her tea. I'm fairly sure that one's modeled after a real herb, although the name of the actual herb is not coming to mind off the top of my head. Alright, so you are Fool's Midnight. You're good to go over here. Demel. Did I not have that one yet? Let me look at it in my Demel. Unremarkable flowers related to the common thistle. I think it might be this one. Yep. Okay, so that one's Demel. I know that there is a real-life herb that's a variant of thistle that can be used in tea for a soothing effect. But I don't remember what it's called. Lesser Meridoc is that guy. It says here the umbrella smells of strawberries. There are so many conflicting aromas in this shop I can't pick it out. That one. Oh, look at my cat. I love him. And his name is Hellebore, which, if you ask me, is an excellent name for a cat, especially a black cat, but any cat. Hellebore is, while not a flower in this game, I don't believe is a real-life variant of, well, it's a real-life nightshade, so it's a variant on, well, technically it's both a variant of the same, it's within the same group as, like, Deadly Nightshade, and at the same time in the same group as onions and garlic. So you get a whole wide range of stuff, although Hellebore is fairly poisonous, if I remember correctly. My mother often uses birdum leaves in her cooking. Alright, which one's birdum? Birdum. Another herbal remedy for sore throats that doesn't work. Honestly, best remedy for sore throats I've ever tried? Green tea and honey. Maybe a little bit of lemon if you can handle it, but sometimes the lemon will irritate your throat more. Looking for Poliscus. Poliscus, there we go. Aguria is that one. Sour Bandy. Palliance. That one's Priddle. Which one's Palliance? Palliance. 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 There we are. Good work. Let's do the Carnivorous Tauren. I figure this one's gotta be the carnivorous one. And Dead Man's Fingers. Priddle. Well, that seems to be all of them. You know, I think you've earned the right to call yourself an experienced horticulturalist. Or horticulturist. I feel like it should be horticulturalist, but horticulturist is the word. Oh, I got an achievement for that too. Oh, it sent me back to the home screen. Alright, so if I want to... you know what? It's getting a little bit too late for me to go after another ending today. Especially since I think for at least one of the other endings, I'll have to... I think for at least one of the other endings, I'll have to go back and play the whole thing through again. So, I think I am probably gonna finish up here for today. I have got, I've got a karaoke stream coming up on Friday. I think I scheduled it for Friday. That I'm really excited for. That'll be fun. I haven't done like a proper, I mean, I've done like singing streams or singing adjacent streams, but I haven't done like a proper karaoke stream in a while. So I'm excited about that. And then I think that's on Friday. And then I have also got some announcements on Friday for some upcoming stuff. It's nothing bad, it's all positive, I promise. But yeah, I've got some announcements on Friday for some upcoming stuff. And I am super excited for that. My schedule should be on my schedule should be on my posted on my Twitter and on my YouTube, I think. I think I posted it on YouTube. I don't actually remember if I posted it on YouTube. If it's not on YouTube, I'll make sure to post it on YouTube. But yeah, if y'all can stop by on Friday, I'd love to see you then. And yeah, I'll see y'all later. Bye. Where's my music tab? There's my music tab.